Hi, let's take a look into the structure of the California Protected Areas Database, CPAD. Before getting into specifics about CPAD structure, we'll note that with each release we provide an updated user manual on calands.org. It is also included in the general database download zip files. The manual is very complete, so it is a great resource for all of your CPAD questions, including its structure, and we encourage users to take the time to read through it. We aim to be clear about what's in the dataset, how lands are added, and document unique scenarios. The manual is a terrific resource. We use it ourselves here in the office on a daily basis while editing CPAD. All right, let's get into the structure. Standing back for a second and going a little into the technical details here. CPAD is actually three different types of geometry. There are holdings, there are units, and there are superunits. Each of those is a separate shapefile in the release, and they behave this way. Holdings are the most detailed, which represent individual ownership, usually at the parcel level. Those get aggregated into units, dissolved by the attributes listed here under core attributes. Units are a great level for those who are interested in understanding how ownership and county boundaries change across the landscape. Finally, we aggregate units into superunits, the most simplified version of the database. These are dissolved on the core attributes with an asterisk next to them. The way I think of superunits is the way we as the public typically interact with a park. We know the name, we interact with the park managing agency, with their website maybe, or by paying a park fee, etc. And finally, we know whether we have access to it. The parcel owner and its county is not identified here. This holdings, units, and superunits relationship is really important for how CPAD works, and it gives us a great deal of analytical strength, as well as makes it easier to track over time. Let's take a look at an example. Here's Henrico State Park, which is in Santa Clara County and Stanislaus County. Superunits are the most general definition of a park and tend to serve those that are looking at a regional or state level. We're looking to understand recreation. We use manager instead of owner for the dissolves to reflect how users experience recreation. In this example, many visitors to Co are likely not concerned with the change in county. In the units level, which breaks down county boundaries, there are two units, Co in Santa Clara and Co in Stanislaus. The reason for breaking on county lines is to accommodate the frequent need for users to work within counties. It also assists in the process of identifying who owns the land and how that may differ within a park. These two distinctions have proved important for CPAD users over time, especially for planners. And their most detailed layer is the holdings file. For Henrico Park, we identified the 156 parcels that make up the park. This detailed structure allows us to include more granular information, such as special uses, year of protection, and sub-park features. For example, some communities divide one large park into two uniquely named parks, such as a dog park and a playground. Another example is Las Trampas Regional Wilderness in the Bay Area. In the holdings level view, individual parts are divided up at the parcel level. In the units level view, the data is more generalized, but you can see the split at the county line. And in the superunits level view, all the details are dissolved to only differentiate between name, manager, and access. This is the recreation of focus, where the most important details are public access and who manages the land. Thank you, and we encourage you to continue exploring our video series.